Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. It's the In Wheel Time car talk show New Year's Eve edition. We were going to have an in-studio guest today. He called in sick. Of course he did. Well, we love Ron Stein, and apparently he's a little bit under the weather and said he couldn't make it. And so we said, okay, well, we're just going to do a little tap dance. Now, imagine that in your mind before we get up and do that.
Oh, boy.
So it ought to be a fun show, don't you think? When's the last time you went tap dancing?
When I was drinking.
Were you?
Yeah.
That was last night.
Yeah,
I was going to say, that wasn't too far ago.
At any rate, coming up on the show, we're going to talk amongst ourselves.
No way.
Mars reviews the GLS, that's the Mercedes-Benz GLS 580. Plus, we'll have the events calendar and later look at the stories making automotive news headlines. The usual stuff on the last day of 2022. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Zekin.
Yep.
I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday. We're all back. Last week we had the Best Of show. Did you listen in?
I did.
Did you listen in?
No.
Because you already did it. You did the show.
You already knew everything that was on it.
Yeah, exactly.
They cut you out of that part of the program.
Yeah. So at any rate, you have us this morning, and we are live here for the next 3 hours.
The 3-hour tour, Gilligan.
Exactly. And just so you'll know, even though we have a 3-hour solid live show that we do on Saturday mornings, Mr. Mars takes the show back to Neaterville, cuts it all up into 30-minute segments, and then we post a different segment every day of the week except on Saturday because
we do 3 hours on Saturday.
Because we do 3 hours on Saturday. So you get 6 30-minute episodes on the weekend. The dog, what is the Sue's doing?
Well, she's looking for your napkin. You dropped your napkin, and she's trying to get
She's
your
smelling
napkin.
the napkin.
She's sniffing your biscuit.
Yep.
It's going to be one of those shows,
so
ladies
to
and
speak.
gentlemen.
That was funny, though.
It was funny.
So you heard Alec Udell got a ride for the 24 Hours of Daytona.
Yes.
He's going to be driving a Porsche
It's a good-looking car, too.
992 GT3R for the David Brule Group. And
He's one of 3 pilots on that.
Yeah, he's pretty excited about that.
Well, I would be too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
A lot of famous people have driven in the 24 Hours of Daytona.
And that's not too far. What's like 6 weeks? 6 weeks, I think.
No. It's
5
only
weeks?
a couple of weeks away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Daytona 5 or the
24
hours of Daytona is the end of the month.
Yeah, I tried to get a hold
End
of
of
him to
January?
see if we could talk to him before,
January.
kind
Who?
of see what he was doing to get
Alec
ready
Udell?
for all that. Alec, yeah.
Call him right now. You're not doing nothing.
Got him to answer the phone in 3 days. So,
Yeah, it's great.
He's got you blocked.
yeah, he sees us coming.
At any rate, I don't know what I was going to say, but I'm sure it
You
was
were going
good.
over
It
the
was
show.
very good, though.
Yeah, well, we don't have much actually planned for the show because we're going to talk to Ronnie Stein, but he didn't show up, so now we've got to tap dance our way through 3 hours.
That's what we were doing. We were dancing.
We're dancing again. Did you have yourself a merry little Christmas?
We had a very merry little Christmas. Rochelle came to town. Angela's
cool.
brother came to town. And both of them flew back to wherever they were going. No
Did
problems.
Santa Claus come to town?
Santa Claus came to town.
Did you get anything fun and exciting?
Yeah, well, Rochelle coming is fun and exciting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You know, she's,
Yeah, the kids are always fun to have. Yeah, ours are over, too, and it was great. Good stuff.
So did Katie come to town for Christmas?
she's in the bedroom right in there in the house.
She's snoozing.
She's snoozing, and yes, and I had a blast yesterday. We went Christmas shopping because her mother's bunch are having Christmas today because they haven't all been available.
Connected for different reasons,
so
yeah.
Katie's going to go. Matter of fact, I have to leave at 11 o'clock to take her over to her mother's house. So she'll be spending a few days over there. She's here all this week.
Yeah, it was good to see her last night.
Yeah,
Don't forget to tip the waitress. Sorry, it's another joke.
I didn't get no.
What are we going to do? What's the Pilates in the church? What's going on with the word that we're going to
Pyre.
pyre? That's
Burn that joke.
Yeah, exactly. Sacrifice that one,
burn
buddy.
something. But at any rate, I've been driving some interesting cars this week and last. I just turned in on Thursday the Mercedes-Benz. I'm looking at Mars GLS 580. I had a 580 as well, but it is the new electric.
Oh, yeah.
EQS or something like that.
I think it's an EQS, yeah. I can't keep up with all these GS,
All the nomenclatures,
ABCD,
acronyms.
Well, at Mercedes, those alpha digits mean something to the Mercedes people. They don't mean anything at all to me.
Right, or anybody else. I
But
mean,
you're
it's not
Merce-
as if you got a 396 Chevelle SS from 1970.
With a 4-speed. But you're a Mercedes guy. You own a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Or your wife does.
GLC 300. G, I think, basically means it's an SUV. GL means it's an SUV. C is the size of the SUV that it is, because they actually had a GLA, which was smaller than this. So the size of the SUV. So
Size is important.
Susie's opening the door.
But I will tell you that Katie got in it. She went, wow, it's like a spaceship. And it is. The entire...
From an astrophysicist saying
Yeah, I
that.
was
Yeah.
going to say.
From somebody involved in the space program.
the
pretty big compliment
entire
there.
dash is basically a solid piece of glass that goes across. It's got a huge...
Think 20 years from now, how are you going to get it fixed?
Yeah, you're not. You just have to throw it out.
Go to Ace Hardware and have him cut one.
Cut
Piece
one.
of glass.
Oh, piece of glass. Yeah. I was going to say, I'm familiar with... Never mind. But I will tell
that
you...
would be cheese, Don.
I will tell you that I was really worried because it's obviously you have to plug it in to charge it. It has no gasoline, anything on it. And all I have here is 110 on the front porch. And at work, the charger at work, 110. Thinking, oh, dear God, I'm going to have to go stand in line or try to find a fast charger that works somewhere. Well, I didn't have to. Because what I did was plug it in at night when I get home from work, so it charges all night long, and then drive it to work. Then when I get to work, plug it in. And even by the end of the day at work, it's still not at 100%.
Well, isn't that normally what people do anyways? That's what I would do. When you stop, you plug it in.
Well, but they tell you, like on your cell phones, to not do that because that
Shortens the battery life.
gives like a cycle memory to the battery, so that the battery is always expecting you to plug it in when it's below X% charge.
Mars, is it easy for you to take your headset off and go over there and close the door? I'm feeling a little chill and damp. It's very froggy outside.
Is that dank?
No, but there is a dampness out there.
Yeah.
When I went to the...
Thank you so much. What?
Oh, it was here. It was
Yeah.
already here.
Yeah. But at any rate, so it was really, the ride in that thing is like none other. It is like butter. Oh,
You got an electronic suspension in it?
yes. Not an airbag suspension. It's all electronic, and it is just unbelievably good.
So how long did you have it for?
I had it for a week, and I could easily spend the rest of my life in that car.
Uh-oh. Did you, when you were outside, did you look up in the air? Were pigs flying? If Don's like, I could spend the rest of my life in an EV. Where's Buzz when you need him?
Buzz.
Hey, Buzz, did
Tune
you
in.
hear that? Pigs are flying.
Well, I will tell you that it was a great car, and I was thoroughly impressed. Of course, for $120,000.
Well, there you go.
But I would say it's a 3-row SUV. I did not even put up the third row. I didn't even put it up. Why? Because I would never get back there because I wouldn't be able to get out of there. I mean, it's back in the back.
But you have a grandchild on the way.
I do, but the grandchild would not be in the third row anytime soon.
Okay, so the EV you just had, I was not in, but the one before that was also a Mercedes, wasn't it?
That was the GLS that
Okay.
Mars is going to review
That's the one
today.
that we went to the concert in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was nice too. It was
It was
too
very
much.
nice.
Too much stuff.
It can overload you. As a matter of fact, there is a story and that Consumer Reports did. And we had them talking about overload of too much stuff in the new cars.
You mean like the technology in the new cars? I believe that.
Push this button for that, and this button for this, and that one does that, and overrides this button. There's like,
and that's just, and then you could just talk to the car. Did the EQS have a audio?
It drove itself. Yeah, you can tell it whatever you want it to do. The only thing that I was very disappointed in was that, and I did the story 2 weeks ago, it does not have an AM radio. So I was not able to listen to the Michael Berry show like I usually do in the mornings going to work. No AM. There's no AM radio. The problem is the interference from the electrical motors is too much for the AM radio. Now, even back in the day in Corvettes that had a fiberglass body, they put a shield around the distributor and all the way down.
The secondary ignition system.
All the way down into the spark plugs.
Yep.
To shield the radio.
And there were different wires, too.
Yeah. It was a big mess. It had thumb screws on it. If you wanted to do anything in there, it took you, half an hour to get the shield off of it.
It was all chrome and pretty, but.
Yeah, exactly. What's the problem over there, Mr. Mars?
I'm having a problem getting in to get Mr. Ainsley on with
Oh, boy.
it's me, my password.
Ainsley says, forget AM, just stream it.
Exactly.
Well, I understand that, but I want to be able to I don't want to have to jack with it on my phone.
You want to push a button and listen?
I'm going to listen on the radio. No, I got it. I mean, I understand how that.
AM radio is dead.
Well, it has been for a while. There are a few stations that I will listen to. I listen to KPRC Radio AM.
Yep.
And I will listen to KTRH AM. And that's pretty much it.
Was that 749.50?
Yes.
I listen to 700.
I listen to 700.
700. And then there's also
790, which is the sports show.
Correct. I'll listen to those stations. 790.
You
not
listen
so much.
to sports? I didn't think you were.
I don't, but I did during the Astros games.
And then there's the Ka Kuku Ka. You listen to that.
I don't listen to Ka Kuku Ka.
Okay. You should.
I'm not going to go there.
It's a Spanish station.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good, Jeff. That was good. Do you speak Spanish?
See.
See. You need to work on your stuff over there.
I am. But
Did you find out the password?
I'm changing the damn dadgum password.
Yeah. So Mr. Mars has passwords on this computer, that computer.
You got to see.
None of them are the same.
I wish you could
None.
see what I'm looking at down here. There's
Yeah, about
seven of
passwords.
them. 7 passwords down here.
And he's trying to get into his.
And they're from 1942.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The fog is lifted. Susan's barking.
She
wants in.
She wants in. So you're going to have to stop your password renaming over there.
And all of this is so we can get Mr. Ainsley on, and he could tell us about his experience with Southwest.
And I will tell you this, that it is a story that you're not going to believe. Oh, my gosh. They went skiing up there in Colorado and apparently had a great time at skiing.
Yeah, he posted some really cool pictures. He really did.
Been trying to get back. Oh, my God.
They were wearing helmets.
Need to put on your headset there, your microphone.
They were wearing helmets.
Well, yeah.
George Skelton says the new password is biscuit.
If I could get it there, I'd be happy to make it there.
Yeah. He can't even log in to do anything. No surprise there.
Biscuit and gravy.
Biscuits and
Oh,
gravy.
that sounds good. We had biscuits this morning. They were good.
We did. The
And
trick.
cheese gravy.
Yeah.
Cheese gravy. The deal with biscuits and gravy, I'm very picky about my gravy. It's kind of like chili, no beans. I'll take some
Well, I've
cheese.
never had beans
In my gravy.
my cream gravy either.
in my chili. You like beans in your chili?
Nope.
I'll go either way.
What? It's filler. There's another one that's rice. Got to put a big scoop of rice down in the bottom of the bowl.
I can do that, yeah.
I can do it.
Oh, big scoop of rice is gumbo to me.
Yeah. And then onions.
You got to have
Or
some
chives.
onions.
Got to have raw onions, though.
Yeah.
Correct.
Some
Get a
raw
little
sweet
crunch
onions,
in there.
yeah.
We ought to have the in-wheel time chili cook-off.
Follow us for cooking tips next week.
Right now, we're giving
George is saying we ought to get Southwest to advertise on the show.
We ain't going anywhere with that.
They're going to want to after we listen to Ainsley.
Yeah, we won't be going anywhere with that.
Yeah, it is an ugly, ugly
Because
story.
I was texting a little bit with David during it, and he was not a happy camper.
No, he was not. And there were a lot of expletives that I heard over the phone when he was telling me the story.
Yeah, and he's got older teen sons that probably didn't appreciate it either.
Yeah. The cursing, I'm sure he's heard a few words from them.
No, I'm just saying, just time wise, and they're, young kids are always wanting to do something else, or they've got plans, so that probably ruined a lot of their stuff too.
I'm sure. Oh my, we keeping you awake?
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Apparently not very good though.
Yeah. How is your automobile situation? I know that your Ford Transit van blew up and was not repairable, and especially after it was wrecked.
Yeah, we popped the motor, got that fixed, and then I got T-boned by a guy who ran a red light.
Yeah, and then
that totaled it.
Then the insurance company decided that it was beyond repair.
Well, it was still drivable. I mean, it was just,
but it went down the road kind of like a V-shaped vehicle.
kind of a little bit bent in the middle, but it was still drivable. And then when we brought it to the body shop and they peeled the side off of it where the impact was, the body shop contacted the insurance company and said, we have to peel the roof off to replace the side panel because the way Ford overlaid the roof on top of the side panel. And that's what totaled it. Because when they added the cost of peeling the roof back, it exceeded 75% of the value of the vehicle.
Wow.
And so you've been driving the old company reliable
Tahoe.
The Tahoe. Mm-hmm. But that's not the company vehicle out there.
No, that's my personal Yukon. The Tahoe's at the warehouse right now.
But it's still running and hanging in there at a million miles now?
210,000.
Do you carry product in your personal or no?
A little bit. Not much.
Emergency stuff?
Yeah.
Well, what do you got in there? We need to rummage through there and see if we can get something out of there.
Well, probably always have some 44K.
That I was thinking the same thing. If anybody out there hasn't used it, you got to use it because that stuff is good. It's very, very good. I like it. We've all used it.
Listen, it takes care of those wrinkles under my eyes. Great.
Well, so do cucumbers, but that's different.
The bags under his eyes. Mm-hmm. Well, you should fly Southwest because you get 2 bags free.
Yeah, for them. Then they take them off the plane, send them somewhere else.
Yeah, and then they'll be in Pittsburgh.
You want to do that?
By the way, tomorrow is the first of the year.
Yeah.
And typically we would have Chrome and Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Be
I
the
mentioned that last
first
night too.
Sunday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I texted Craig, and I have not heard back from him. So I'm not exactly sure whether they're going to have a Chrome and Coffee on New Year's morning. That would be, I don't know.
I wouldn't believe they would have it.
It'd be a great time to come to the Avalon Diner because somebody else can make you your hangover breakfast.
I'm not going to have a hangover breakfast. I'm not going to have a hangover. I try to avoid those now at my age.
Thing I hate about New Year's is the fireworks.
And so does the dog.
At midnight and everybody's out there.
And you're trying to get your rest. Your beauty sleep is very important to us that you get that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you live in the city of Houston?
Not in the city, but I live
unincorporated
in Houston, unincorporated.
So you call the police? Houston police come?
No, constable.
Constable.
When Angela calls the police, who comes?
Constables.
Mr. Mars just woke up, I think.
I think so.
No, I've been
cackled.
listening. I
What are
thought
you
that was
doing
kinda
over
funny.
there? Did you find yourself a new password?
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
I should have made it biscuits, but I didn't.
Do you know how to spell biscuits?
Well, I have it where George sent it.
BISKITS.
So I'm going to tell David 8:30.
It's not B-I-S-K, biscuits.
Pronounced Biscay.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah.
Aaron. Denice.
Denice. What levity.
Have you seen that? You've never seen that?
No. I'm figuring it's got to be part of a movie somewhere.
No, it's not actually. It's a couple of guys that do these skits, and they spend a lot of money on it. They hire actors, and they're well done. It's on YouTube. Key and Peele.
Yeah, they used to be on TV on something.
Did they?
Till they got kicked off.
Probably.
Got canceled.
Like Soupy Sales.
That's our goal.
Soupy Sales.
Send me $1.
See me $1.
Yeah. We're always trying that.
And
here.
you know, if every kid sent him $1, it'd be $30 million. Because back in the day when that show was on, there were only 3 networks, and
So you had to watch.
yeah, and everybody watched Soupy Sales anyway.
Get up and change the channel for me, will you?
I was the remote.
Exactly.
Well, you just sit close enough to the television. All you have to do is just get up, turn it, and then lay back down.
I don't know. I was told if you sat too close to the television,
Ruin your eyes?
it'd ruin something.
And there was something else that you could go blind with. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made your memory go away as well.
And brain function.
Sure wish we had a guest.
Wish we had a guest too. How is your Cadillac doing?
Cadillac's doing good. She's filthy. Oh my gosh, she's dirty. So next week after the
dirty
Monday,
girl?
filthy girl, filthy girl.
Filthy girl.
I think maybe Tuesday, Wednesday when the weather clears, I'm going to get her washed. So
Get out there and wash it yourself.
I don't do that anymore. Too old. No, I'd rather.
Well, and it's black, so you really don't want to take it through one of the.
Well,
No,
I do.
the
No, they do a
grinder-
good job. They do a good job. The place I
grinder
take it
brush.
to, they're very, very good. And you
With all the scratches all over it.
no, nothing like that. No, it's got a good gleam to it. So, but yeah, it's running good.
Well,
Christmas was good. Can't wait for tonight. I got a bottle of fresh muscatel. Yeah, we're gonna do some muscatel.
muscatel.
Going all out.
Yeah, buddy.
That's that imported stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a brown
From-
bag. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's only because you couldn't find any Annie Green Springs.
Yeah.
Or
Annie Green Spring.
or-
MD
Boone's
2020.
Farm.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
find Boone's Farm.
MD 2020 is the kicker.
Oh man.
Boone's Farm. Yeah, it's the topper. It's
Well,
the
you know what
topper.
the MD stood for, right?
Say again?
You know what the MD stood for?
Mogan David.
Mogan David. Yeah.
Mad Dog.
Which was considered, they do a high
Top of the
level
line back
they
in
do
the
a
50s.
high level
yeah.
wine.
My
Mr.
mother
Mogan
drank,
or Mr. David?
my mother drank that Sundays when she was cooking after church. She would put on her Frank Sinatra and Mogan David and little vino, and it was fun.
Yeah,
Good
we
times.
used to drink it at lunch back in the day.
when you're in 7th grade.
Back in high school.
Yeah.
Well, I was inducted into the world of wine with Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm out of a trunk of a Chevy.
Yeah, I don't know what car it came. No, it didn't come out of a trunk. No.
Oh, it was the speakeasy type thing.
Well, yeah, it was somebody's house where they opened the window and said,
yeah.
"Here you go, $2."
Speakeasy, yeah.
Yeah,
$2 and no ID.
down off of Dowling.
And no ID.
I was taking no ID. No, I was taking Stan home. He lived down there, and he says, "Come on, I'll treat you." And boy, what a treat that was!
Gosh.
We glug that Boone's Farm. He had the strawberry hill, and I think I had the apple.
Oh, we can look straight up David's nose.
Oh, really? Is he on there?
Yeah,
He's on
well,
there.
working on it.
He's on the pre-screen
Did you cut the hairs out of your nose, David,
with a mower.
with a mower? We're trying to get you all set up
With
here
a weed whacker
with the weed whacker, so we can actually put you on the screen.
and let you tear into Southwest.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Okay, so there he is.
I know, but he's not talking.
Oh, David, there you are.
go.
We're going to zoom you in, buddy. There you go. There's David.
Can you hear us, David?
I can hear you. That was not an intro. It's like, are you there? Are you there?
Hello.
Kind of like Southwest. Are you there?
Ladies and gentlemen, the In-Wheel Time chief engineer and cook and bottle washer, David
And the remote
Ainsley.
engineer.
Yeah, and the remote engineer.
And travel goddess.
But you know what? It's 24 minutes after the hour, and we really need to get a couple of things done.
So thanks for joining us, David.
We'll see you next week, buddy.
We appreciate you getting up out of bed and combing your hair, putting some
It's
clothes
just like
on.
Southwest. Hey,
just like so.
We're going to cancel your segment.
We get you all wound up and right up to the gate and go, never mind.
Good luck.
That's funny.
It is
That
fun.
is.
Yeah, we just talked ourselves right through the car review,
We
the
did.
events calendar, and everything.
Do I need to go to the break scene?
We're gonna
I'll
go
preview
to
the
the break.
break.
So we're going to give you a whole segment, David, down at the bottom of the hour here,
Wow.
to tell this Southwest story. Which, by the way, and I put my daughter on the phone, and she tells him, I didn't have any problem. Walked in. And the entire terminal was just fine. There were people splayed out on the floor,
They put
in
a
the
red
sleeping
carpet
bags,
down for her.
and the bathrooms were cleaned. Apparently, from the time
Because there's
that-
nobody else flying Southwest.
correct, all the flights were canceled, but her flight was not. So, but at any rate, so you just stay right there, big boy, and we're going to be back with you here in just a minute. Okay?
All right.
Get another cup of coffee.
Yeah, get that. So we're going to go to break now. And before we do that, I wanted to tell you that the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. We also video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. 30-minute podcasts are at your fingertips on over a dozen of the most popular podcast outlets out there. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break. Your friends and hosts of the quarterly Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy want to thank you for participating in this year's events and look forward to another exciting year. You'll hear about the next Tailpipes and Tacos right here and online soon. Next time you're in West Houston, be sure and stop in at the original Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex near I-10 and Highway 6, or the Katy location off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. Traveling east to Beaumont or northwest to College Station, you'll want to have Lupi's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Lupi Tortilla. Lupi founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are car people through and through. Both are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of cars that everyone appreciates. You'll see one at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In. The next event will be in the spring at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99, the Grand Parkway and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy. We'll give you all the details soon here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show and online. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available on the most popular podcast channels out there in 30-minute episodes. We realize our 3-hour live show can be difficult to catch in its entirety, so now you can listen every day to a convenient, fresh 30-minute episode. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, along with a dozen more. In Wheel Time has the most informative automotive guest interviews and new car reviews, along with popular features including Conrad's Car Clinic and This Week in Auto History, along with automotive news headlines. Our live broadcast airs every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central on InWheelTime.com, the iHeart app, and on YouTube. Be sure to say hello when we're broadcasting from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In, Autorama, and the Houston Auto Show, among others. Now, it's easier than ever to hear about all things automotive all week long. You're invited to join fellow car enthusiasts in becoming part of the ever-growing In Wheel Time Car Talk family. Don't forget those 30-minute podcast episodes on your favorite podcast channel. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.